Hello, SJAMers! As part of our fundraiser, we're hosting a small mini-series called Tales from the Trail. And that's where we interview people, personalities, and organizations all related to our community project known as the SJAM Winter Trail. This week's interview is with Executive Director Patrick Nadeau of the Ottawa River Keeper.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Patrick.
Nobody told me about
I'm a big fan of the River Keeper, but others may not know who you are.
So the Ottawa River Keeper is an environmental organization that's been around for about 20 years, and our work is to protect swimmable, drinkable, and fishable waters. So that includes this beautiful gem that we've got right behind us here, which is the mighty Kitchissippi, the Ottawa River, but it also includes the entire watershed, which is a huge territory that encompasses both Quebec and Ontario.
Why are you important to our city?
Well, you know, having a river keeper organization is really important. This river is the source of drinking water for 2 million people. There's people that love to enjoy the river, they swim, they paddle, but at the end of the day, what we need is a strong, credible, science-based voice for the river. So, you know, this is a complicated place. There's Quebec, there's Ontario, the federal government, there's 200 municipalities, 10 First Nations, and we need a strong, credible voice that's able to bring all those voices together to work to protect our waters.
You and I have two things in common, and that is our love of the river. Part of the SJAM Winter Trail is to make the river accessible in winter, but we also don't like salt. Salt gets in, it makes my, snow dirty and gets into my grooming equipment, and I don't like it. But why don't you like it?
Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of salt either, Dave. You know, the only place I like my salt is a little bit on my poutine, but other than that, not a fan. And here's why. In wintertime, as you know, we apply salt, huge quantities of salt to our sidewalks, our roads, our parking lots, and eventually that salt makes its way into the Ottawa River, which is a freshwater ecosystem. It's not the ocean. There's not supposed to be salt in this ecosystem. And at Riverkeeper, what we found, thanks to our science-based citizen monitoring, is that there are acute levels of toxicity in our creeks from salt. So basically what that means is that salt is killing wildlife in our waterways. That's bad news, and what we're saying at Riverkeeper is we need to dramatically reduce the amount that we're using. There's studies that show that we've been over-applying salt by 70 to 80%. So, you know, it's possible to keep our roadways safe while using way less of this stuff, and we'll be happier, and so will SJAMers.
Well, there you go. It's lovely to talk to you.
Likewise, Dave. It's been a pleasure, and as an SJAMer myself, best of luck with your fundraiser.